Hello, I'm currently in Trams and I'm doing a review on a brand new train. Now this review is going to be a little bit different, so it's going to be split up into 6 categories: sound, performance, reliability, comfort, ride quality and looks. So I'm going to be scoring each category out of 10, so the train can score up to 60 points. Anyway, enough of the waffling, let's get on to the class 197. This review is based on 197011, which is a 2-car set. Off the bat, it's quite a beautiful train. It was built in 2020 by CAF and it entered service in November 2022. So outside of the train, it looks quite beautiful. I'm gonna have to give it a 7 because it's quite an angular looking train, but it's also curvy and quite beautiful. CAF's done a really good job. So performance, the train's got quite a wide aisle. It's quite nice inside. It's got no gangway doors, so you can walk straight through, and the disabled toilet is quite large. This class 197 also has 100 more horsepower than a 2-car class 175. So yeah, from a company's perspective and a passenger's perspective, it is a good train. But for train crew, well, you can't really operate the doors from the cab. That's the issue. The class 175, you could operate the doors from the cab, and you could also operate it from any door. Whereas the class 197, similar to the class 195, you're quite limited to where you operate the doors from. And if it's a busy day, well, that's going to be difficult. So for performance, I'm going to give this train a 5 out of 10. For reliability, well, it's just entered service, so I give it an 8. When I was on it, everything was working fine. Passenger comfort, the seats were actually quite surprisingly really comfy. You know, not as comfy as your Mark II, but it's still comfy for today's standards. So the train comes with USB ports and plug sockets. You also get these bright, clear, accurate passenger information screens, which are Transport for Wales themed. You know what? The lighting and ambience is actually quite nice, so I'll give that an 8. The question is, does it sound good? It sounds beautiful. It just sounds like a less powered, you know, class 195 with a bit of fans in the background. 7 out of 10 for sounds. Last but not least, ride quality. Oh. Bearing in mind that was its first day in service, I'm gonna give it a 2, and that's just me being kind. So that is my review on the class 197. It's quite a nice train to be honest, but I do prefer the class 195. Altogether, this train got a 36 out of 60.